You got one life, for crying out loud. You might as well just give it all you got.
The Deej, Dan Jordan.
Your daily dose of reality. Your daily dose of the Deej.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I need my daily dose of the Deej.
I make the news. I don't watch the news. I'm a leader.
The Sales Energizer, Dan Jordan.
Listen, don't worry how to sell, baby. Worry about why people buy. And it's fun.
You don't need a 5-hour energy. All you need is the Sales Energizer.
Just when I think it's not going to be as fun as the one before, each one gets successfully better. What's the word I'm looking for? What's it going to take to get you into this car today, huh?
And now, please welcome the Sales Energizer, Dan Jordan.
Boom! That's exactly it.
Do that. Let's do that. The Sales Energizer, Dan Jordan, also known as the Pitch Man, here on Amazon. Hey, welcome everybody aboard. This is exciting. Every time I do this, it's exciting. This is a dream come true to be with you, the car buying public all over the world, right here in my kitchen, where we're going to talk about, listen, what do we talk about on this show? I know other people have like themes to their show and everything. What we talk about is just fun stuff, and then you buy stuff along the way. And just because of you and thinking so much of you people out there, we don't do this alone. We have the voice of God in the background, making sure that the right products are there for you. So please feel free to call. So Chris Stone, the producer, Mr. Producer Man, say hello. It's not possible for him to say hello right now, but if he could, you'd hear him, and he's awesome. So here, listen, it's fall and it's fun, and something happens in the I don't know, this time of year. I guess, what day is today? September 16th. Something happens around this time where you get up in the morning, you go outside, and it's just different. It just like it cracks. All of a sudden, you may get some more hot weather, but there's something a little different. And when that happens, you start thinking about fall stuff. You start thinking about, cooking stews and things like that. And so that's what we're going to do here today with these awesome products that we have. We got to make something here in the Instant Pot. We got to make something here. Oh, by the way, Chris Stone, just say hello, just so I know that you can hear me, because I feel like I'm talking to nobody. Or so you could tell me if people were to talk, because I don't have the actual app open. And for some reason, I can't hear squat. So, well, figure something out there. Do I have to put my earphones in? Is that what it is? Hold on. Let me see if I have to do that. Chris Stone, if you talk right now, can I hear you? Apparently not. All right. Well, here we go. We're on you're going to have to leave comments in the StreamYard so I could read this thing. All right. So here's what you have to do. Here it's when first people think about October and they start thinking about fall, the first thing they start thinking about is pumpkins. And everybody makes jack-o'-lanterns out of pumpkins. But here I have the pumpkin cam. Everybody makes jack-o'-lanterns out of pumpkins, but you could use them for cooking just as easily. They're a squash, for crying out loud. So you might as well use them as a squash, and it gives you an opportunity to use your big knives, which is always fun. So let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead with the Instant Pot back here, and here's a little secret. What you want to do is kind of, to make it go quicker, put a little juice in. I'm just going to put a little chicken stock in here. About that much. And turn it on and let it start heating up before. So it brings everything to boil a lot quicker. It's fun to do. Boom, like that. And I just you could preheat it. Like this. 3 minutes. Start. Let it play around like that. All right. Now let's cut this. Pumpkin doesn't have, it's like not much in there. It's like mostly seeds. So let me go and check this out. By the way, in the meantime, while you're doing this, in the carousel down below, check it out. These pressure washers are so much better now with how they've made them so easy, like with these handles and everything. And I'll show you. But in the meantime, I got to get these seeds out. So hang out here for 2 seconds. Oh, here we go. I'll just do this. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these potatoes and I'm going to put these bad boys in here. So this way, I can punch them out. This kills me that I can't talk to you, Chris Stone. I've got to be doing something wrong. What do you think I'm doing? I'll tell you what. Let me do this. That way I can at least see something. Amazon live stream. You know, this is real live TV, guys. Put that here. How do I get to the Amazon thing? Go down, go down. Yeah, I don't even know how to do this. Yeah, so that's not going to work. All right, well, we'll do this. This is fun. You know, I get the opportunity to talk to myself for 45 minutes, which is not unlike what I do in the shower. You know, you clean yourself too, but you're always talking to yourself. Aren't you talking to yourself in the shower? Or is that just me? I think I come up with my best ideas in the shower. And also you have the best singing voice. Hey, if you want to really get in trouble with your family, start singing in the morning while you're in the shower at 0400. I've been getting up early these days. This morning, 3:30. Why, you ask? Because we got this kitten. And this kitten has a tendency to jump on you in the morning when she wakes up. And she thinks you're a toy right there. And she knows as soon as she jumps on you, you're going to have to pet her. What else do you do with a cat? You know, other than pet. That's all you do with cats, by the way. I mean, they use you. Here's the thing. If you're in sales, be like a cat, not like a dog. A dog goes outside, gets all muddy and all that stuff, and hangs out with you and then runs through the house, dirties up the house. And, you know, they come, you know, it's happy when you come home and they start, you know, wagging their whole bodies at you, which is a lot of fun. And you like that. But then they go too far. Dogs don't know when to stop. And so after a while, you get annoyed with them. Everybody yells at their dog. Come here, go out. Everybody's always hitting their dogs. Not hitting anymore, but everybody's always complaining about their dog. There's always dog hair and stuff to play with. By the way, speaking of dog hair and cat hair, we're going to talk about this later. You know, these there's a Hoover wet dry vac that we have there in the carousel, which is dynamite. I got it from my son, and he's using it right now, so I don't have it here. But for our house, we got this Ace Cool company, which is really dynamite. They're making great products these days, and this is one of those wet dry vacs. I'll show you in a little bit, but I got to get this stuff in the. My timing is getting all vercocked. It has a little house that it goes in, but these wet dry vacs are amazing these days. I'm gonna go wash my hands. You know, they self clean. They have little, look, it has its little house here. And it tells you, this one in particular, actually, I will show you this right now. If you take it off this and press the button, I want you to listen to this. You could listen to this in the Samsung Q2U microphone, but if you press the button to turn it on,
Starting.
It says starting, and then it times. And then when you shut it off,
Powering off.
now listen what it's going to say.
Powered off. Please place on the docking station.
Please place on the docking station. It like tells you what to do. And then once it's on the docking station, it has one of those self-cleaning modes. And we'll show you that in a minute, which is dynamite. We got to get back. But that particular item, who's texting me? that particular item here, I am so overwhelmingly happy with this thing. It works really, really well. And then the self-cleaning thing, so you put the water in the back here. And then the self-cleaning, once it's in the docking station, actually I could do it holding it up right here. So this is the button you press to self-clean it right there. And check this out. So there's I'm going to press it. And I hope it's, oh, I think it needs to be plugged in. So that didn't work. See, the docking station is normally plugged in. So I'm going to do that. I don't know why that didn't work. I can't imagine it's charged. All right, so it's got to be plugged in. Hold on, but now that's working. It's going bananas right now. But it's not self-cleaning. All right, so hey, we learned something here together. Needs to be plugged in for that to happen. Stop. All right, let's finish this and get this food in here, for crying out loud. We're playing games with the vacuum instead of making the food. This is what always happens. You know, always you're vacuuming while you're cooking. It isn't just here on Amazon that this happens. This happens in daily life. So I'll tell you what, we're just going to do a few of these things because this is horrible. You know? But the good news is with the pressure cooker, it'll only take 15 minutes to cook anyhow. So even though your timing is off, you can have dinner ready in no time. I'll tell you this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. Uh-oh. All right, here. So cool. I actually pressured this thing way up. Oh, you can't see me. Let's get back on the pressure cooker cam. So I remember I was just trying to warm it up. So I warmed it up. So now it came up to pressure with this button. So I got to get the pressure out. Otherwise, you can't open it. That's the safety feature. You just can't open it. So you got to use this little doodad. There's not much more satisfying in life than clicking the pressure cooker thing and having that go bananas. I'll tell you the issue today. I'm going to make this, but today is Yom Kippur. Today's like a Jewish holiday, and Jews have funny holidays. They think it's good to fast. So that's what we're doing. So today's like a fasting day. So I'm going to cook this stuff, not to eat it. So you're just going to have to imagine. This is why I'm trying to make it look as least appetizing as possible, because I think you deserve it. Okay, you heard that little click? Now it'll open because the pressure is gone. So this is what I was talking about. These little handles, the older ones that they used to have didn't have these handles. You'd burn the tar out of yourself. All right, so what am I putting in here? By the way, I'm just making this up as I go along. So I got potatoes in there and I got that in there. We need some meat and stuff, so let's do that. I got some chicken. Let's put it down here. Chicken cam. I can open this up. So, and you know what? I'm going to spice this up even before I put it in with my world famous spice that I love, this stuff. Everybody needs to have this. This is really good. Really, really good. I'm going to put this here and then a little zal. Being that it's Yom Kippur, let's put a little Salz and pfeffer. Salz is Yiddish for salt, obviously. And then pfeffer, understandably, is the same thing. We're doing that. See, this type of stuff you do in the fall. You make kind of like stews and pot. This is actually almost. You know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So I'm just dumping this right in there. Let it go right in. I'm like, yeah. I'm going to put some beans in there. There's something. There's a meal that religious Jews have back in the old days. Listen, on the Sabbath, Saturday, you're not supposed to do any work. Not even supposed to flick the light switch on. You're not supposed to do any of that stuff. And so being that you still have to eat and all that stuff, they developed this meal. It's called gosh, did I forget? Shoot, what is it called? I can't believe I forgot the name of the meal. It'll come to me later, but it's basically a bean dish that you make like a stew. Chulet. It's chulet. So famous, chulet. And every family would make this, and you would just put a bunch of stuff in a pot and put the flame on really, really low. And you do that on Friday. And on Friday night, and it would cook all through the night. And so you didn't have to turn on or off the gas, so you didn't have to do any work. And you still got a chance to eat. And so everybody still makes this chulet. So it's like a bean thing. So this is by no means a chulet. But I figured I might as well tell that story here on Yom Kippur. So here we are. So I got that in there. I got some chicken. I got some potatoes. I got that. I could put some carrots in. But I'm just going to throw it on here. You know what? I'll tell you what. I saw this in the store, these dried cranberries, and I don't know why I got it, but I thought it might be good in here. Probably won't be, but the good news is I'm not going to eat it anyway, so we're in good shape. Let's check it out. So we'll throw some of these dried cranberries in there. Give it a little zest. All right? That sound good? Christine, I know you're talking to me right now, but I just can't hear it. Anyway, so now we're going to put this on the right way. By the way, this particular pressure cooker and the ones that we have there in the thing, on the top there's this little metal thing. That's for purpose. Don't touch it. It gets hot as the dickens. But if you put ice on it, it cools things down quicker. So it's a little extra feature. So I'm going to put it here for, let's start. Oh, I unplugged it. All right, so what do you think? We're going to do pressure cook, and you can flip this little switchy here, and then it picks to the different stuff. So I'm going to say chicken because we put chicken in there, right? So they don't call it chicken, they call it poultry because they're fancy. It's like saying schedule instead of schedule, so that's what they did there. So poultry, we press that button, only 10 minutes, start, and we're off to the races. Is this not the greatest thing? You're going away to college, or you're coming home from college, you're getting yourself an apartment. By the way, a lot of the stuff that we're getting right now that we're purchasing, even stuff like this with the vacuum cam that we'll do in a second. A lot of stuff that we're getting is because my Sophie Belle is moving out of the house eventually. And so she's had issues with roommates and all that stuff. And so we just have like a house filled with all her stuff that's going on. So let's just check this thing out. I'm going to bring the camera over here. Hello. And we'll go down. Here it is. This Ace Cool. Now, by the way, this company, I like this company a lot. They have several products that I've been working with. One of them is this. It's another kitchen gadget, but Ace Cool. It's this is one of those handheld blenders, which are really neat. What's good about this one in particular is, and I want you to see, and this is why, by the way, I got this blender. This is why I eventually got this. Because the quality was decent with the blender that I figured this would be just as well. By the way, I think there's a coupon on this one right now that you can get like $50 off. And so I would do that. But with this immersion blender, this is real metal. Most of these things are plastic. This is substantially heavier than you would think. This has a lot of motor in here. So it was because of this that I said, you know what, let's go ahead and bite the bullet and get one of these because I know that the quality is going to be good. They also pack it well and easy to put together, which is important to me. So a couple of features I like about this. And I like all these wet dry vacs. I'm big fans of. They're meant to do the yuckiest of jobs. So here's the first thing that's cool about it. No, when there's a lot of levers and pulleys and press downs and buttons, there's a lot of things that could break. And this, I guess they thought of that because look, a lot of times when you want to put the whole unit down, you have to hit a lever and you have to hit a little button. This one's not there. You just put your foot here just for like leverage and pressure, and it's down. What's neat about it too is it has that swivel thing, which people love. The canister back here, very simple to get on and off, to put water in to clean. Now, by the way, this thing, and to put the water in, you just undo it like this. Most of this gets used in the cleaning process as opposed to going on the carpet. It's like it's on the carpet and your rug. It's not going to soak things. It's very well displaced. I was worried about that because, you know, on like throw carpets and things like that, you don't want the water to drip through the carpet and cause all sorts of hysteria. So it's like the right amount comes out. So I'll put that in here, which is neat. And by the way, easy to put in. I'll do it right here. Oh, easy to put in. There's just, you know, here's this part, so you just slide it right in like that. Another thing to this, this battery is also removable, which is important because sometimes just the battery goes bad or it needs to be replaced. You don't got to send in the whole unit. You could probably just get yourself a battery. And I think there's some sort of warranty on this. And so look how easy this battery comes out. Just like that. And this is it. So again, you know, units like this, you always think they're made to last, but you never quite believe it. And I think this will do the trick. This one's going to hang out there. I'm a fan. All right. How do we put it back in? I think we just put it here, go up and in. Boom. Just like that. All right. Well, let's see if she works. I threw a napkin on the ground. All right. We do this. Can you see? Is the cam working? Okay. Press the button. It talks to you. And then it has a little timer on there. I don't understand. I really don't know what the timer's for. A little water comes out, and there's a button, just like like a gun right here, and that lets the water out. I'm really picking this guy up now, is it? Oh, see, that's all like cat hair you do in the other room. Well, now I'm gonna fall on my face here. I hope you're satisfied. Powering off. I want to get it so you can see how it cleans itself.
Please place on the docking station.
Please place on the docking station. Can you see that? Let's see if I'm going to try it again. I guess it needs a plug in. I'm going to go get the plug. Stay right here. So here's the plug. We're learning this together. I like the confetti there, Chris Stone. Actually, that's how I know if you can hear me. Chris Stone, if you can hear me, run the confetti again. Ah, there we go. All right. See, we're in. All right, so this is the thing. Let's plug it in there. I'm actually nervous. This is live TV. What if it doesn't work? Okay.
Charging.
Oh.
Please start self-cleaning and make sure clean water tank is full and dirty water tank is empty.
All right. Did you hear that? It's telling me make sure actually it says make sure this is full and that is empty. I wonder if I should put more water in there. You think I should put more water? I'm going to put more water in here. You know, I wonder if the water should be filtered. If the water's to be filtered, use a Brita. In my mind. All right. We press this button and check it out over here. Ooh.
Start self-cleaning. Roller run self-cleaning. Start self-cleaning.
Okay, it's good. this. Look at that. And it does it. How long does it do it for, you ask? There's a little timer there. And so it'll go as long, I guess, 36 more seconds. And now there's no hiding it. You can see how dirty your floor is. Boy, that is disgusting. It just pulls up right there. I think it's awesome. You know, this Ace Cool company, they really got something going on. And today it's $50 off, they say.
Clean dirty water tank to avoid get stinky.
Now it's telling me to clean the dirty water tank. Oh, and look at this. So, it has a little filter in there. And by the way, I saw one of these in the so I guess they give you a spare. I don't know what that filter is for, but there's the what do I do here? There's the Gookus Malukas from the floor. If you did this on a carpet, it would be look at that. That really kind of deep cleans. And I guess you could put regular solution as opposed to just water in there. So we're gonna clean this out a little later. But that is cool. If I'm you, I'm picking one of these up. Okay. So the pressure washer says 10 minutes left, but it started with 10 minutes. But the fact is, it's just really started cooking now. They fake you out when they say it only takes 10 minutes of cooking, because it is like another 5 minutes for it to, come up to pressure. But big deal. You think I can't talk for 10 minutes and get this going on? I'll tell you what we can do. I'm going to put this back here. Tell you what we can do. By the way, if you're hearing me loud and clear, it's because of the Samson Q2. There. Now, when you disconnect these things, Chris Stone, can you hear me now? When you disconnect, put on the confetti if you can hear me now. Okay. Okay, good. I bet if I could do the audio after all this time, if I do audio, default microphone there, here, real microphone array. All right. Talk, Chris Stone. Goonish. Goonish is another good Jewish word. It means nothing. I hear nothing. Microphone was, so it was on that, and it was on that, it was on that. It needs to be on this. I should be able to hear you. I should be able to hear you now, but I can't. So that's life in the big city. Let's see if this works now, Chris Stone. The Samson Q2U is the microphone of champions. It really is the best deal out there if you have someone who's competent and able to use it. So, can you hear me now? Chris Stone, put on confetti if you can hear me now through the microphone. Oh, gosh. This is like a comedy show that's not funny. Some comedy shows are funny. Okay, hold on. This goes here, this goes here. I'll tell you what we're doing. We're going to take that out. Now, Chris Stone, it's using the computer. Can you hear me now? Confetti. All right, we're going to do that. All right, we got this cooking, we got this cooking. So you know what we need to do right now? Whenever challenges befall you, there's always one savior. And what that is the Vitamix. Sir Mix-a-Lot. And when you use Sir Mix-a-Lot to make a smoothie, by the way, here's a quick thing. The main thing about the Vitamix is proper ice amounts. People are always worried about the ice. So here's the secret. Do the ice first. And the best thing is, if you don't have Now I have this ice right here from the refrigerator, but if you don't have that, everybody needs an ice maker. And we have a couple that are my favorite. The GE Profile is awesome. It doesn't even, I see like this is like an oval, but it's a cube type. We call it a cube, but really it is an oval, isn't it? But the GE Profile, that I hope is in the carousel, right now, it makes like these nuggets that are totally different. Instead of like making cubes and just freezing it, what it does is it makes a thing of ice and then it scrapes it around the outside. And when it scrapes it around the outside, it then forms it into like these little delicious kind of Chick-fil-A type of nuggets that are just, it's, you eat it and you're thinking to yourself, man, everything is just a little bit better with those nuggets. Jerry Lopez. Try raisins. Oh, he doesn't help me. I'm trying to see this stuff. I'm all for blunts at Jerry Lopez with the technology today. But it's really not the technology. It's me. But the good news is there's always tomorrow. All right. So I was going to do ice. So the ice maker is great to get those. By the way, if you don't have the nugget one, the Igloo is also really good. It makes it, it's so good because it's so fast. Sometimes you just need it. The worst thing is running out of ice. It makes it really fast. But most people make smoothies in the Vitamix. Oh, I have it here. Most people make smoothies in the Vitamix. So we're going to make something different today because, again, with the Jewish holidays, I got family in Israel, and the national food in Israel is hummus. I mean, they just eat hummus for everything. They brush their teeth. It's like everything has hummus with it. You want to get, ice cream, hummus. And so I think I'm going to make a little hummus. We'll see how to do it. It should be just, chickpeas and the Vitamix, and we could probably figure something out. So let's make, I looked at a recipe on YouTube earlier, and I'm just going to do it by memory because that's how I roll. So hold on, let's get this. I'm just getting a strainer. And one of these. I think I might want to use the liquor that comes in this thing later, so that's why I'm saving it like this. By the way, that's called liquor in there, not juice. Other people call it juice. But this one doesn't have a tourney. Okay. It doesn't have a tab. Chris Stone, do you like hummus? You and I, we can talk with confetti. Okay, there we go. Confetti talk. Oh my gosh. In any event, yes. So the thing is, Vitamixes aren't just for smoothies. Real easy. They're great with smoothies. Oh, Chris Stone is talking to me by text. My audio is working, but you need to switch your headphones. It was probably, look, hold on. Check your speaker settings in StreamYard. Well, I've been trying to do that, Chris Stone. I'll try it again, though, but first let's make some hummus. What do you say? By the way, this Vitamix, 10-year warranty. 10 years. Think of yourself now, and then try to think 10 years from now. You can't even think 10 years from now. In fact, that's like the definition of old. The definition of old is 10 years, maybe 20. The definition of old is 20 years older than you are right now. All right, piece of the chick are in there. What else do we need? What else do we need? What else do we need? Tahini. Aha. Tahini, so these are, chopped up chickpeas. I think tahini is nothing more than chopped up sesame seeds. And so we actually happen to have tahini. And it's like a nut butter, so you can imagine how, how oily it gets. So I'm just trying to shake it up. And so we'll put some tahini. Okay, chickpeas, garlic, tahini.
I'm not gonna. How do you open this thing? There should be directions on how to open it. All right. It's this. There we go. So should be in temple right now. Weird things, you know, I very happily married to a Christian girl, and so we don't do much of the Jewish holidays, but this is like a big one. This is, you know, the Day of Atonement. And so I still have my share of Judaism in me that I feel terribly guilty for being such a bad Jew today. So that's how I'm celebrating this holiday by fasting and guilt. And so we got that. Oh, look, it beeped. So it's done. Now we're just going to let it, you know, we're going to let the pressure go out on, you know, like slow release for itself. But what time we have here? Yeah, we got a few more minutes. We're going to get this out. First, we're going to make the hummus, then we'll get that. And good thing we could see it all with the lanterns. So we got this. So what else I put in there? But hummus, we need lemon juice. Now, probably the juice of a lemon I could do, but this is a little quicker. So let's do this. How much do you say? Let's do about that much. All right, that sounds good. All right, so we got lemon. What else are we gonna put in there? Garlic. One of the great things about the Vitamix is it pulverizes things so much. I mean, just rips it apart. You know, gets all the nutrients out of it. But because of that, you don't really have to peel these things or cut them. But I'm gonna do it anyway because my wife will get mad at me. So I would just do this. You know what I'm doing? I'm just going to do the old. This is everybody's favorite cooking thing. They think they're a big chef when they break the thing and then it just peels the thing off the side of it. One, we'll put two in there. What do you say? All right, we got two in there. What else do we need? I'll do that thing away. Need some cumin. You always need some cumin. How much cumin? About that much. And then a little zalf. Back with the zalf. And I think what I'm going to do is, remember that juice that we had before? I'm going to put a little of this in. But I do see a problem. And the problem is I left the tamper downstairs. So it will not work. But let's get it. So what I should be doing is tamping it down like a lunatic. That ticks me off that I left that downstairs. I can't really run down and leave it naked here. Unless Chris Stone can put on a quick video for 2 seconds. And if you do that, then I'll run downstairs and get this going. But if you can't do that, and I understand you can, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is get the, gosh, what a bummer. You see, if I do it like this, I'll show you. I'll show you what's going to happen. If I do it like this, it'll get to this point. It'll get to this point, but it won't get that juicy smooth, which is why you got to tamp it. This is, by the way, the biggest difference between this. Okay, do that. While he's doing that, I'll be right back. Aha! Let's do this. Crank her up. You know what it needs? A little bit more juice. There's no science to this. It's just the way it feels. Cooking is that way. Gosh, I love it. Let's start it here. This is how you would do ice cream also. I like it really smooth. By the way, this camper, if you can hear me, I love you. Oh my gosh. You know what I forgot? Foible. Needs a little olive oil. Kind of craziness. Chris Stone, what are you doing? All right. There we go. I'm excited now. All right. Look at that. So, that quick way to make the best hummus ever. And what I'm going to do is I'll show you how you want to present it. Just get yourself a spoon. Watch this. This is how you would present it. Get it here. Still warm. I wish you could smell this. Go like this. Put that right there. Then a little oil on top like this. Oh, can you see this? A little oil on top like this. Then get yourself maybe some paprika, like that. If I had some parsley, I'd throw it on there too, but check that out. Are you kidding me? This is the most delicious. I would taste it, but you know why I'm not going to. All right, let me show you, see how that food came out in the back. And by the way, the reason why you can see this so well is because of the lantern. I love this lantern. You can hang it on things. All right, let's check out this food, and then we got to run because I got to go and do a podcast real quickly. But listen, there's a bunch of great products here. Hold on, let's get this here. The button, the red button of choice is still up, so we got to let that go there.
Dan Joanne.
Oh my gosh, I can hear you. What did you do?
Well, let's just call it a Yom Kippur miracle.
Did you do something or did I do something?
Let's just call it a wash.
Oh, okay. All right, man, this looks great. I wish you guys had a little like a cucumber or some matzah right now, or actually this would even be good on your finger. There's nothing better than hummus on your finger. Well, there's probably a few things better. Probably a few things better than hummus on your finger. All right. This is going to eventually stop doing this. And I'm going to show you the outcome. Okay, so what else do we have to talk about? So we got good stuff. Everybody needs several of these. They're really good. The Samsung Q2U has its own song. But man, I'm telling you, if you live in a house that has carpets or a floor, you need to get one of these bad boys. I'm telling you, things get dirty, dirtier than you think. And you don't even need to be as disgusting as me for things to get dirty. They just happen on their own. I'm really excited for not eating this, but it smells good. I wish you could smell it. Go down already. Aha! Okay, so the thing went down. Now this comes off. Goes right here. Wow. Yeah, let me hold this. You can still see oh. Instant Pot Cam. Come on down. All right. By the way, this thing, it also has these other features. Let me put it down here. Like a flashlight on this side, and that red thing goes so you keep it in your car. But no feature is better than this one. Moving this right here. It's magnetic. It sticks right on there. Isn't that cool? So you get that. All right. Now, Instant Pot Cam. Still bubbling and brewing. Delicious. Get yourself a good pair of tongs. Ooh. Here's the chicken. Got a couple of potatoes right here. I like that. You know, the pumpkin kind of disintegrated. But it's a real meal. Oh, where's that paprika again? Just for color. And we'll put this stuff on it. What'd you do with the paprika? All right, here we go. Just for color. Look at that bad boy. Are you kidding me? And I made that all without sound, Chris Stone. So listen, you people out there, I can appreciate you putting up with me for these past 45 minutes. I can imagine how disruptive this has been to your life. But if anything goes wrong, listen, if you make your hummus and you make a delicious meal in the Instant Pot and you use the Vitamix and it all falls on the floor, just remember to have the Ace Cool wet dry back and clean it up, and you'll be able to see it with the Avant lanterns. I wish nothing but good things to happen to you all for the rest of your lives. Eat well, live long, and prosper. And I hope to see you next time. Go get them today.